Possibly Istabrek's record, 3 minutes 48.1 set in 2000, might be under threat for this year's renewal, though there aren't too many obvious pace setters in the lineup. Hardy Eustace, the reigning champion, likely to be right up there with the pace, forcing the pace. Into Sky Falcon has made the running in the past. Accordion Etoile heads them at 12-1 under John Cullen. Al Ella, 25's Timmy Murphy. Astonville, a huge outsider, 500-1 Tom Scudamore. Back in front, Ruby Walsh at 4-1. Brave Inca at 8-1 under Barry Cash. Tony McCoy rides Essex. Tony won this on Make a Stand in 1997. 9-1 Essex. Harchibald at 7-1 Paul Carberry. Hardy Eustace is 7-2 favourite to retain his crown under Conor O'Dwyer. Into Sky Falcon and Tony Dobbin at 40-1. Max Joy, Barry Geraghty at 6-1. Then Rooster Booster back for more. Once again, the 2003 champion at 16-1 this time, Richard Johnson. Royal Shakespeare at 50-1, Jim Cullity. Self Defence and Robert Thornton at 20-1. And Turnium, any price at all, 500-1, the mount of James Davis. Guaranteed prize money of £300,000 here, but a whole lot more at stake. Huge prestige attached to this Smurfit Champion hurdle. Who will join the hurdling greats? They're about to line up. Two past winners, Hardy Eustace and Rooster Booster. Hardy Eustace at the forefront. They trot in, and they're away. Hardy Eustace sets off in front, going towards the first flight. He seems intent on setting a good gallop as he did 12 months ago. Brave Inca is over at the first flight in second place. Rooster Booster dropped right out at the back, the grey horse, with Prominent back in front on the inside in about third, sharing third with Essex in the noseband. Then Max Joy and Self Defence in the orange colours. As they run towards the second flight, Al Ella is a little wide under Timmy Murphy in the dark silks, followed by Turnium deep on the course from Royal Shakespeare. And then behind these races, Harchibald and also Accordion Etoile. The back pair, Into Sky Falcon and Rooster Booster. Hardy Eustace, the 2004 champion hurdle winner, leads the 2005 field over flight number 2. From back in front on the inside of Essex, Brave Inca is out wide. Then Max Joy back on the inside in a noseband, followed by Self Defence there. Rooster Booster right out the back, dropped out by Richard Johnson. Has he got the fast pace that he so likes? Well, it doesn't look that strong passing the stands, just a medium gallop set by Hardy Eustace. Hasn't really got them on the stretch. Hardy Eustace from Essex back in front, Brave Inca, then Self Defence. After these, towards the inside, Max Joy with plenty of cover. Al Ella, then Accordion Etoile and Royal Shakespeare. Harchibald is held up, 5 from the back. Behind him, Turnium with Astonville, Into Sky Falcon and Rooster Booster. Heading down the back straight now, on towards flight number 3. And Hardy Eustace continues to make the running here, with Brave Inca on the wide outside of Essex and back in front in the white cap. Then Max Joy in the blue and green jacket. Wide out on the far side is Al Ella. In the orange is Self Defence, nose-banded Royal Shakespeare, white-faced Accordion Etoile in the pink sleeves nearest to us. And the nose-banded head of Harchibald coming into the shot from Into Sky Falcon as they run halfway down the back straight and on towards another flight of hurdles. Hardy Eustace will lift off in front here, dictating matters. Hasn't gone blazing away. They're all jumping pretty well behind. Rooster Booster has passed the 2 rags at the tail. There's not a lot between the front 10 here. There'd only be about 8 or 10 lengths between them. They haven't really started to race yet as they now begin to climb the hill towards the 4th last. And it's Hardy Eustace from Essex, Brave Inca, Al Ella back in front's always been handy. Max Joy jumped that well, Accordion Etoile. Then Self Defence just being driven along. Harchibald, Paul Carberry still waits on him. Royal Shakespeare is wider. Then Into Sky Falcon and Rooster Booster. They're out at the top of the hill in the Smurfit Champion hurdle, about to descend towards the 3rd last flight of hurdles, and it's the defending champion, Hardy Eustace, that leads the way. Essex and Tony McCoy in the noseband out wide. Then back in front, just being pushed along from Max Joy. Brave Inca with every chance out wide. They're followed by Al Ella, Accordion Etoile, Harchibald towards the inner over 3 out. Royal Shakespeare was very slow there. Hardy Eustace still in front here. Max Joy comes cruising up on the outside with Essex between the pair. They are tracked through by Brave Inca. Harchibald yet to be asked any questions. Then on the inside, back in front, as they jump the second last. Still Hardy Eustace from Brave Inca now laying down the big challenge on the outside as they round the final turn. Harchibald under a very confident, quiet ride in third place is bearing down on them. They're chased by Accordion, Etoile and Max Joy with Rooster Booster out wide. Here comes the final flight. Hardy Eustace rises just ahead, but Archibald is cruising up on the bridle. Brave Inca is wider out. Then Accordion, Etoile up the hill. Three in a line here. Archibald hasn't been asked a question yet in the centre under a nice cool Carberry. Hardy Eustace still galloping. Hardy Eustace pulling it out from Archibald. Hardy Eustace defends his title from Archibald, who's flattened out in second. Then in third is Brave Inca. A tremendous, intriguing finish. Accordion, Etoile was next from Max Joy into Sky Falcon. Al Ella back in front. Then Rooster Booster, Royal Shakespeare and Self-Defence Essex behind those. Then Astonville and Turnium. Well, what a climax to this Smurfit champion hurdle. Hardy Eustace, hardy by name, hardy by nature, and maybe hardier than Harchibald. Harchibald given an ice-cool ride by Paul Carberry, who didn't really ask his mount to quicken until the last 50 yards. He seemed concerned that the horse wouldn't pick up, and he didn't pick up. Harchibald kept galloping all the way. Brave Inca in there pitching on the outside. What a tremendous sight as they crossed the final flight. Hardy Eustace picking up first, followed in second by Harchibald, who looked all over the winner, but he's just a bridle horse. He's proved that today. Brave Inca in third, Accordion, Etoile running on behind those. It always looked as though it would be the Irish horses that fought it out, and so it proved. But look at the two riders here. Conor O'Dwyer working hard, Paul Carberry sitting quiet as a mouse in the centre, Brave Inca on the near side. They fought it out, but none fought harder than Hardy Eustace.
Come round again. Conor, have you got your breath back yet? Whoa, that was unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Hey.
I was just when I jumped last, I pinged the last and
yeah.
I was just hoping Paul's out wouldn't pick up.
What yes. But he was cruising. Obviously you could say.
Halfway up the hill, I honestly wasn't sure whether Paul's out was going to pick up from him. I knew one thing, this had to get to the line.
What was that feeling like?
I can't describe it, I really can't.
Are you ready for what is going to happen here?
I am.
Congratulations, enjoy every moment.
Thanks very much, sir. Thank you.
The 13th horse to win the champion hurdle more than once in a history of some 80 years. And like every Irish winner, particularly a fancy one, he'll be greeted, as has already started, with terrific acclaim. He may not have the class of Istabrack, but he's certainly as tough as game and as likeable a horse as you could wish to see. And I think the same would be said for the people connected with him.
Yes, what a result. Farmer in the near side here, trading, and Robbie Hennessy on the far side. And a nicer fella couldn't win two champion hurdles. A great rider as well, 38 years of age, or 39, riding as good as ever. What a gutsy horse. What a great performance by Desi Hughes. And there'll be some celebrations. I mean, Lar Bourne down in Tulla made a second place. He's a bookmaker down there. I'd say if he hasn't committed suicide, he will soon, because he laid this horse coming out of the track last year at 100 to 1.
Yeah, plenty of the lads backed him at 40 to 1 too. And really good team down at Desi's yard.
And I must say, didn't Desi, I mean, you can say what you like, all the lads were well, the first, second and third, but I mean, Desi has really produced them on the day there, kept the blinkers off him, put him on. He just said to you the other morning we rode him just to sharpen him up. He didn't think he was one jet. I just thought he hadn't gone fast enough for him. There was too many of them travelling well behind him.
Well, I must admit, I rode him last week and he pulled my arms out, and Desi said normally you're struggling to get him on the bridle. But he also said, whatever you think, he's about a stone better than last year. He said his run at Doran Park shows you that. But he's a likeable horse, and we said this morning on the morning line that he might just have things go his way, able to dictate the pace. And we also said it'd be a race of tactics, and we'll talk about that later.
Hardy Eustace, 7 to 2 and 130 generally this morning. Take Sport knew they ducked it and went 3 to 1. Returned the 7 to 2 joint favourite. And Ireland filled the first 5 places in the champion hurdle. That, of course, for the first time. Archibald 7 to 1 is second, and third Brave Inca at 10 to 1.
Yeah.
Well, with me now, Desi Hughes. Desi, been here 3 times with this horse, 3 victories. He's amazing.
Thank you very much. Yeah, fabulous.
You've never lost faith in him, have you?
No, no. No, I didn't. No, no. He's a very good horse, and he improved.
And he's tough. He fights
he's
for you.
tough. Yeah, he's just what you want for around here, isn't he?
It's been a fair race for you down the years in one way or another.
Yeah, I can't believe you won it again. I just can't believe
Fantastic
it.
moment for you. Well done, Desi.
Thanks very much.
Marvellous stuff. Richard, how about that? The old man's learning about this game.
Yeah, eventually.
But he fought, didn't he, today?
Yeah.
He really did put his neck out and have a battle.
Yeah, he did. When I seen Carberry going to his neck, I said, oh, great, stay there and give him a hand. I know Paul was trying to get his
But
horse home.
Harchibald wouldn't play, your fellow would.
No, when he gets someone under his eye, it's like sea biscuit.
Great stuff. Cheers. Hardy Eustace coming back, and he's going to get some call, this horse. This is his 3rd visit, his 3rd victory, his 2nd champion hurdle. And what the crowd here like above everything is one who stick his neck out and have a battle up this hard old hill. And Conor O'Dwyer, not exactly spring chicken material, but he really does get a tune out of Hardy Eustace. And he's just about to come in to the bottom of this long chute that takes them up through the paddock to the place everybody in this game wants to get to, the unsaddling enclosure, the winner's enclosure at Cheltenham. And I think the crowd will tell their own story. This is a proper horse. Last year they thought, oh, fluke. This year they know he's the real thing.